A real typical African or Kenyan man will want ugali. But yeah. Oh. Oh, wait, over here. You blocking me again? Oh, I don't know what.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Katie's Roots and Recipes. In today's video, George was so hungry for a Kenyan meal, his favorite Kenyan meal, beef stew, ugali, and greens. So Omri was insistent to help Daddy make dinner tonight. So that's what you're going to see today, is George making his ugali and beef stew and his favorite greens. We were all fighting a bit of a cold in our house this week, and I realized as I'm listening to my voiceover that you can hear it in my voice. So we're all feeling wonderful today. Everything seems to have cleared up. We're all doing well, but I seem to lose my voice or have issues with my voice after I have a cold. So I hope it doesn't bother you guys too much. For our beef stew, I always purchase a chuck roast. And we love when it has some fatty bits on it because that renders beautifully when we boil and then fry it. And what you see here is George and Omri cubing that roast into smaller pieces. And George prefers to boil his beef cubes before he fries them. I like to fry them and then boil them as the stew simmers. So that we differ on that. But this beef stew he made this day was so delicious. So I don't really care how we make it. It is quite delicious at the very end. This was also a Monday. And so you see a big bowl of chicken thawing on the counter in the background and some of George's ingredients to make his stew. Mondays is always a prep day for us. So I'm in the freezer getting things out that we need for the week, particularly the meats. So I like to thaw and get it salted and in the fridge, so when we're ready to cook a lunch or a dinner that we have food ready for us to go.
Yeah, it's gonna start boiling.
Yay!
Tonight we're making some beef stew ugali. Okay, ugali is basically some grits, some hot grits. That's what you guys eat here, grits. Ugali is it's a corn flour. It's a corn flour, a white corn flour. That's what, Kenyans love to eat ugali. It's part of our food, stable meal. We make it almost every day. It's like how you guys eat burger here. So we love ugali.
Maybe like pasta.
Yeah, pasta.
I don't know about most Americans, but we would eat a lot of pasta.
Yeah, but ugali is just basically corn flour, and you just make it into
it's like a fine ground white corn.
Yeah, and then
it's finer than grits. So we would have grits here in the States, but
yeah,
it's finer than grits because we've tried cooking with grits and it's not fine enough for ugali.
Yeah, so you start as you had more flour on it. You want to make sure there are no lumps at the end of it. It's really fine. And then as it keeps boiling, you keep adding some water until it's hot. Okay.
Corn is staple in Kenya.
Yeah.
Like it's used in pretty much all cooking. I would have thought rice would be a staple.
No, actually it's corn.
So corn would be more of a staple than rice either.
Yeah. Ugali, to us, ugali. All Kenyans, let's meet behind the tent and talk about, ugali is everything. Americans came here, we're gonna teach you something new. And then let it boil. We're gonna add some salt and butter. Please don't come for me for that. Ugali, we like it with salt and butter. It tastes really good. That you can even eat the ugali by itself. Some butter on it. All right, give me some.
If you're Kenyan, just look away. It's okay.
Yeah, they will not like that, having butter on Ugali, it's now, they say don't mess ugali up. But we have a butter on it. Make sure, it comes out good. We have already added some salt, butter, and you just run it. Yeah, let it cook. Let it cook a little. I can't tell you how much Kenyans here appreciate ugali. Ugali is something that it just sends you back home. Those memories, that it just hits different when you're like homesick or something is going through your life. You're going through something in life. You just want ugali and nyama choma. You got
Our
um
house that got kind of noisy at this point, but George and I were just talking about how food can really take you back to home or to your childhood, and how much this meal does that for him when he's feeling homesick. He just loves to eat ugali and greens because it just takes him back home to Kenya.
a real typical African or Kenyan man will want ugali, not rice for dinner. They want something really. They want ugali, some greens, and stew before it's done too. Butter on it. You wanna put? I like to put butter on everything.
That's my husband right there.
Please, Kenyans, Kenyans, don't come for me. It's just ugali.
What's our favorite ingredient in this house, George, besides coffee?
My,
It's butter. We even put butter in our coffee. It's so good.
yeah, yeah. All right, beef stew. She cooking? Yeah. I think we're gonna. Um, most Kenyans love fresh tomatoes and stuff like that, but as we use the canned tomatoes.
Here, George is pureeing a jar of stewed tomatoes that we canned with the tomatoes from our garden last year.
All right. We can use these tomatoes both for our meat and also our veggies too. Onions here. Use some of this on my pepper. And then we're gonna have to put it. Look down. That's my ugali. Yeah, we're gonna put some Royco.
Royco is a brand of seasoning blend that we use in Kenya a lot, and you'll find it in a lot of the stews and greens and things like that. So we always make sure to have a jar of it on hand.
Winter time, I think things are really expensive. Tomatoes, the price of tomatoes go up really crazy because there's nothing fresh coming out of the farms around here. So that's why the tomatoes are expensive. So when we got plenty of them, we love to put them away. We got even chunks on freezer and stuff like that. Even whole tomatoes. Yeah, this is gonna be yummy.
The cutting of the ugali is kind of like a call sign for all the little Kenyan children to come running. While my kids have been raised in America, they love Kenyan food. George is sauteing onions and adding seasonings here, and then he'll add a bag of greens. And these are the Georgia collard greens that I raised in the garden last year. We bring them in from the garden, wash them, and then George chops them because I cannot cut them fine enough. And then we put them in freezer bags and just keep them in the freezer so we can enjoy his delicious Sukuma wiki all winter long. Thank you for watching.
Because of that, what comes okay? Here's the recipes. Today, George's going to do the cooking with the guy with the onions